Well, this is going to be awesome. Hi, my name is Ben, and I'm a huge BioShock fan. I've played all the games so many times, but BioShock 1 was the game that I played the most. Only a couple more than the others. Although this seems quite unhealthy, I can assure you it was because I was a little kid that got a free version of a pirated game on my family's computer. I'm so sorry to the developers, I have the utmost respect for you, but I didn't know what I was doing. To make up for it, I did end up buying this game on Xbox 360, Xbox One, and then Xbox One again because I wanted to have both the digital and the physical. Now, I haven't played the game in a good 2 years, so you may be thinking that I'm a recovering addict fresh out of rehab, jumping forehead first into a hot tub filled with pure crack. And you'd probably be right. You see, I've been trying to build a gaming channel, and I've been using it as a testing ground to see what works and what doesn't. And I came to the realization that nothing works at all. So, I'm going to play a game that I love, doing the thing that I love, and set up a little challenge. No deaths. That's right, no deaths. And this isn't one of those reload your previous save games. This is a no death for the whole game. If you die, you go back to the beginning of the game. And I'm gonna do this with each BioShock, starting off with my most played, BioShock 1. I don't know about you guys, but I think that intro was long enough. Maybe I should focus on actually playing the game. Oh wow, this brings back memories. It's very rare in my life that I open up a piece of my past and it gives me this feeling, this pure euphoric nostalgia, of a piece of media that shaped my tastes and wants in life. It's hard to describe for me, but it was an absolutely perfect experience in every way. Now for the difficult part. How badly do I want to shoot myself in the foot? Normal should be fine. People will understand it's a no-death run. And it took a grand 12 seconds for my ego to step in and raise the difficulty to hard. Not survivor. I'm not a sadist.
It's not hard enough!
Well, I'm not getting any younger. Let's get started. So our game starts off with our main character being the lone survivor in a plane crash over the Atlantic. You swim in a conveniently placed ring of fire.
There's a gap! I can make it out!
Leading you to a mysterious lighthouse that tells you how to think? You head inside to find the statue of our main antagonist, one Andrew Ryan. Oh, Andy. I don't think there's a planet for men like you. So, after you marvel at the gold-encrusted fixtures, you see what seems to be a submarine, but they're named bathyspheres. Bathyspheres are manned spherical chambers for deep-sea observation, lowered by a cable from a ship, usually.
That was a pickle-bitch fact.
I am Andrew Ryan, and I'm here to ask you a question.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
This handy-dandy form of transportation gives you the introduction to the beautiful city that is Rapture. In the respective time, I will now speed through any commentary on the game story, as this is mainly a recount of strategy and not a narrative explanation. Okay, get to Rapture, guy's guts get ripped out, someone new. Oh my god, I'm sorry! Oh, I'm fine. Grab the wrench, dodge the flaming couch, and add the first notch to your wrench. Take a nap, shit your pants, and of course, pee profusely. So, throughout this beginning section of the game, you don't really need to worry about dying. There's a huge helping hand where the game has specific events to help teach you about the core mechanics, which are absolutely seamless. I love exploring this amazing world where the lore and mechanics are airtight, and they don't throw you in the deep end of the volcano, but they also don't hold your hand until you're 18 like an obsessive kindergarten teacher. There's also this deep longing for what was, as the echoes of the past nag at your mind and the mind of the protagonist. As you begin to explore, there are many valuables strewn around the debris-ridden city. Even the characters waiting in toilets to scare you seem justified more than a jump scare.
Careful now. Would you kindly lower that weapon for a minute? Do you think that's a child down there?
I hope it isn't. That was a slam dunk on her head. And then you get to watch the big, beautiful Big Daddy. Well, you got yours, buddy. Okay, so this is the part of the game where the showcase ends and the gameplay is largely given to you as the player. So now I'm gonna give you some tips that if you are sadistic enough to try this at home, you can have something to fall back on. Complimentary comedic commentary included. Yeah, you're probably getting sick of me already. Always set yourself around corners. It's better to have a set space where you can retreat if your health gets low. Also, take what the game gives you. If there's a puddle, don't go in like a gun-crazed lunatic, just shock them. And when things like this happen, where the alarm goes off, don't stick out in the open. Find a space that can work for you. The bathroom has plenty of cover while also giving a funneling shape for the enemies.
Head to medical. What are you waiting for? Go!
No, Atlas. You gotta ask kindly. Oh, here's the big boy himself.
So tell me, friend, which one of the bitches sent you?
No, you. Oh god, I got him mad. Let's just leave. New level, new tip. Hack everything. Hacking is sometimes taken for granted in this game, as it's time-consuming and sometimes it's not really worth it in your situation. But it can help you in a tight spot. If you have a flying machine of death taking all the bullets for you, there's not really much more to ask for. Also, the sweat of my brow means that I can buy goodies from the vending machine for a much cheaper price. Wait, if you could hack a vending machine, wouldn't you just hack it to give you the item for free? Also remember, loot things before you buy so you don't double up on something. And the goal of this sort of run is to kill the things on the path to the main objective. If you overexert yourself, it should be for looting purposes only if you're low on stock. Otherwise, you're just creating more chances to die. Ooh, potato chips. Here's another scripted event, so find a nice cover spot just like the bathroom before. Always keep your plasmids with enough juice, at least for one use, so that you can shock Dolores here. Grab that Tommy gun! And rinse and repeat. Yeesh, someone's got beauty issues. Okay, new area, so it's time to scout. We know that we are probably going to come back to this area, so any security like turrets is better off on our side than dead. And this is music to my ears. Make sure to hack the machine and stock up. Remember, we are hacking because we are not millionaires at the moment. If we had enough money, we wouldn't need to. And go into the Eternal Flame for some good old flame juice. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you do not laugh at this, then you're a better person than me. Watch Sparky Boom Man die and have your first encounter with a security camera. Now, I am hacking this one for a bit of practice, but you should always weigh up if you are coming back to this area. Another thing to keep in mind is ADS. Aim down sights should be used in particular situations. This is not one of them. The machine gun has way too much kickback for now, and you're better off just firing from the hip. Take the hot sauce, and let the game mechanics work for you. Burn, baby, burn. Teleport to the ice chamber where you'll find the shotgun. Be wary. When you take the shotgun, this will have a lot of combatants coming at you at once, and with low overall health and limited access to ammo and weapons, this can be a situation that's very high risk of death. So, play strategically. If multiple enemies come up to you, then lead them into water as a choke point, deep fry them, and then pick off the stragglers with a lot more ease. And I'm free! Look out for these sorts of events in the game. They almost always have goodies on the other side, and in this case, they have a very handy tonic for later gameplay. Head on into Dandy Dental, where you can pick up the second most used plasmid in this run, telekinesis. Let me just nailed it. Safes will always keep you safe, kids. So if you are low on stuff, loot them. Now for something that actually made me scream as a little kid. And he's dead. It's time to kill the Stein. Ooh, Big Daddy. I'm gonna be completely honest. I remember the very first time that I was playing this game as a kid and being stuck and not knowing how to progress at this part. But because we already got telekinesis, wink wink, it's pretty straightforward. Okay, wow, you've seen better days. There's a turret around this corner, so let's be stuck. God damn it, Gerald. 2 damaged. Hack the camera for later. Be safe. Loot the safe, and let's nick a Steiny.
What can I do with this one, Aphrodite? She won't stay still! I want to make them beautiful, but they always turn out wrong! That one's too fat! This one's too tall! This one's too symmetrical! And now, what's this, guys? An intruder! He's ugly! 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 Ugly!
Well, you didn't have to say it out loud. Control-Alt-Delete this boy. Okay, now time to head back out and deal with the adoring fans by leading them into the room of death with Gerald and his estranged cousins. Grab this for something important and the little sister intro.
Stay away from her, or it is you who will be shot next.
Did you really think that I would harvest? Out of the 97 times I've played this game, I think I may have harvested like 4 times. 1 for each game, and then another run where a little sister kept pissing me off, so I just harvested her. Yeah, I'm a bad person. Moody teenager? Yeah, let's go with that. Let's get one of the most important tonics. Armored shit. No, I didn't mean to do that. Armored shit. That's okay. I can reload a save. It wasn't a death. But seriously, this is your first encounter with a Big Daddy, so you want to be prepared. That's why I hacked the turret. Oh, it's gone. That's okay. I've got a second turret. Okay, at least I can keep stunning him with my Major tip. Be prepared before engaging a Big Daddy. Jump down the stairs, narrowly escape certain death, grab some Eve hypos, lead him to the big boy rocket room, and hope that he doesn't kill it, or it doesn't kill you in the process. Ah! And we did it. Rescue the girl, and go to the end of the level. Well, this was fun, but I think the video is getting a bit long, so I might have a second part, and a third part, maybe a 4th part, a 5th part, I don't know, until we go all the way to the end. I've basically written a college essay for this script, so it may be a while until the second part is coming out. But I'd love for you guys to stick around, maybe hit the subscribe button, and also share if you enjoyed this. Thanks for coming on this journey with me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.